All right, good evening, everybody. The market's closed now. What a roller coaster ride today. What a market got killed, as you know, today if you were watching it. Market was down, let me just check, 1,175 points. Take a look at my chart. This is the SSO, which is the 2 times or 3 times S&P 500 ETF. So I'm going to finish talking what I was saying on Friday, which you listened to on Sunday. And one of my strategies is when we close below, the 2-bar closes below 10, right? So I told you on Friday, and I'm not going to skirt away from this, right? I bought 1/3 of my position, and again, this is just a trade, right? So 1/3 of my position was put in place on Friday's close, okay? The second third of my position was put in place at today's close, okay? So average price obviously in here somewhere. If tomorrow we actually close below today's close and we're still below, well, we would be below 10, then I would put my third and final position on, okay? Using this 2-bar RSI as my exit tool as well. So this has to close. Market's got to, remember, the stock market is a mean reverting type of, I mean, look, I back tested this particular strategy that I'm showing you here, a third, and third, excuse me, when the RSI closes below 10, is a positive expectation system, and it works. You don't get the trade a whole lot, but like I showed you on Friday, when you do get it, I mean, it works about 80% of the time. So how often do we actually get 3 entries at the same clip on a trade? Not a lot, especially when you're in a big, run like we've been in the last year. Well, we've been up for a long, long time. But this is the market correction that people have been looking for about a year, right? And we're finally getting a sell-off. So that's a great thing. And this is very healthy for the market. So we are at the 100-day moving average right now. Right, we're at the 100-day right now. Okay, this is the 200, right? We obviously closed below the 50 today, which, is the big red lights for institutions and the big money, right? Once you close below that 50, we are in at least an intermediate bear market, right? So there we go. So this is where we're at. Okay, so I got a third here and a third here on this index play. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we'll see if we get a big flight to quality in terms of bonds. Let's take a look at bonds overnight now. Let's see. Okay, okay. Look at this. Look at this. This is bonds right now. It's about 20 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. When did they close at 3 o'clock Eastern? This is bond futures. So we are trading higher, right? So we closed 1400, 3 o'clock. This is where it closed, right? 145. So we're up almost 2 full basis points in the bonds since the bonds officially closed for their day session. Okay, so we're trading up a bit. We spiked. When the market really started selling off, bonds spiked higher. Okay, we're finally getting the flight to quality, the inverse movement here, right, to the stock market. So we'll see what happens. So this is my trade here. A lot of markets got nailed today, right? But again, this is normal not to get worried. Of course, if you're long the market and tons of market, I mean, hopefully you're using trailing stops. You would have been taking, right? You want to flatten some of those positions out. Now, of course, when you have winning trades, you need to lock in profits at logical areas, right? So I'm assuming you're getting triggered on, a bunch of my positions got triggered today with trailing stops, locking in profits or small losses on a ton of positions that I have. But it's all good, and it's very healthy for the market. Market has not got, I mean, this is a nice pullback. We're finally getting a pullback. So the big question now is obviously how much further do we pull back? That's the big question, right? Nobody knows. We'll see. Just got to stick to the rules. Stay disciplined and not get emotional. Okay? Have a great night. I'll be back with you tomorrow. Bye for now.